Hi folks, and today I thought I'd try something new. I get comments every now and again. I think rather than just replying to them in the comment section, I thought I'd reply to some comments in video format. Reason being, I think that there are a few people that might like to hear this feedback rather than just the person who asked the question. So today, yeah, let's do that. I've got one question in front of me on my phone here, and I think that, a few people might benefit from this answer rather than just it getting lost in the comment section on one particular video. So I hope this helps, and in future I'm going to do this. So whenever I see a comment that I think a lot of people will benefit from, I'm going to answer that in a video. So if you ask a question that you feel other people might benefit from, then I will answer that hopefully in a video. And I'll give you a hint here, I'm more likely to do that in video form if you're a subscriber. So if you want your question answered in a video rather than just a couple of lines in a comment, then make sure you hit subscribe. I will be more likely to do that. Okay? It's not bribery, it's just, you know, it's bribery. Okay, so today's question comes from Japina Queen. Okay, so the question is, I'm looking for a good tablet. What can you recommend? I'll start my channel soon and I want to know what is best. It's been ages since I drew. Yeah, no, it's quite a common question. I get a very similar kind of question now and again. It's interesting to know this person's looking to start a channel as well. But yeah, the fundamental question is that they haven't drawn in a while and they're looking to get back into it. And so, okay, a beginner tablet or, you know, something to jump straight in. Now, they left this comment on a Huion video. So they've been looking at a screen tablet already. Now, basically the run-of-the-mill starting tablet would be a non-display tablet because it's lower in cost. But a lot of people don't like the non-display tablets. They think that this is going to be harder. But quick thought, you don't look at your mouse while you're using it, do you? No. Why? Because hand-eye coordination doesn't work like that. You don't need to be looking at the tip of your pen while you're using it. You just don't. Imagine while you're writing, sometimes you look away and you carry on writing. You don't need to do it. And while yes, it's easier to have a monitor tablet, you don't need it. You will find after a couple of weeks of using a standard drawing tablet as opposed to a monitor tablet, you'll be absolutely fine. Believe me, I started using drawing tablets before monitor tablets were invented. In fact, probably 20 years before monitor tablets were around. Got along with them fine. On the wall behind me, you can't see it, but you'll see it in some of my videos, there is a 1997 Wacom tablet mounted, framed on the wall. If you go to, say, my Instagram page, you will see a picture of it framed on the wall. In fact, I've got an unboxing of that tablet on my YouTube channel. So yeah, if you're looking, so I'll get to the actual advice here, if you're looking for a tablet, I can't just say, here's the tablet you want. I wish I could, but I can't do that. Why? Because it's pretty simple. Every tablet, it's a really personal thing to pick a tablet. I can't say which tablet is going to be perfect for you because it comes down to your drawing style, which applications you use, and personal preference. Things like budget as well play a big part in it. If you have all the money in the world, then go and buy the best tablet out there. You know, get yourself that Wacom Cintiq Pro 24-inch or 32-inch. Right now I've got the 32-inch on my desk and it's a beast and it's absolutely lovely. It has the Pro Pen 2, which is the best stylus on the market. Yes, that tablet is fantastic, but if you're just starting out or you're just getting back into art, you're not going to spend that money. It's crazy money. This is the top level professional device. Unless You are crazy rich. You are not going to go and buy that tablet to get back into art. It's just not going to happen. But if you're just getting in, and say you're a student, you're going to want something nice and small, a couple of $100. So maybe a nice Wacom Intuos, or maybe get yourself that XP pen or that Huion that is a non-display tablet. You know, you got some hotkeys down the side, maybe a stylus with tilt still, you know, pretty much all tablets now you can get. I would say, you know, one thing you may not know to look out for, that maybe you should, try and get something that's batteryless with tilt. One thing to look out for is size. If you go for something too small, you're gonna find it hard to work on. You might trade up quickly. If you get back into it and you really enjoy it, you might find after a year you're gonna want to trade up. But you know, typically tablets will last you about 4 years before you move on again. But when you're just starting out, you might trade up every year, you know, because that is going to help in your development. I generally find that starting off with something like, you know, 14, 12-inch kind of size monitor tablet, you're going to be spending around 400-ish, you know, on something like that, and you'll be fine, and that'll be a great way to get back into it. Now that might still be too much for you. You might just want to spend 100, 150 on a non-display tablet and get something from, you know, Huion, XP pen, and you'll be absolutely fine, and that will get you back into it. You can get something absolutely great, or you know, get the Wacom model. Maybe that'll be a bit smaller, but the stylus will be a bit better, and you'll be off to a running start. Main thing is software though. You've got to make sure you get good software. A lot of people just getting back into it will get software they'll just go for the free software. And I have to say, the free software is what will really let people down. If you get something that's not very good, you'll run into big problems, especially later on down the line, because the software you start off with, a lot of people, that's the software they'll stick with forever, ever. Now I was lucky. Back in the 90s, software was flying around gloriously. It was cheap as chips, and I won't say anything more on that subject, but you could get anything you wanted. I was a teenager and we were all using full-blown Photoshop. You know, none of these free programs existed back then. There wasn't cheap. I mean, you got to remember, the internet just, it was Ask Jeeves, and YouTube wasn't a thing, and yeah. So yeah, free art apps weren't, no. If there were a couple, they were basically as good as Microsoft Paint, and Microsoft Paint wasn't as good as Microsoft Paint is now. So if you're gonna get an art application, the least you should be aiming for is Clip Art Studio. In terms of money, spend $50. Don't go for free. You know, I'm sorry, but I've never found a free app that I liked. Minimum I've spent on an art application has been $50. I use Corel Painter, I use Photoshop, and they're professional level apps. You need one of those to go with a half decent tablet. It's that simple. To make use of a half decent tablet, you need a half decent app. That's why I'm bringing up the applications here. Hopefully that has answered a bit of the question for you. But yes, the perfect tablet for you is one that matches your style, one that matches your budget, and one that matches the applications that you use. Now, how do you pick which matches your style? If you're more into digital painting, then you're gonna need a tablet that does more complex maneuvers, such as the Wacom tablets are more capable of doing more things, like tilt, hover, rotate, etc, etc. If you're more into line art, then you don't need all those functions, and you know, an XP pen will get you by. Certainly one of the lower end tablets will. I'm not saying XP pen are lower end by any means, but yeah, one of the more budget tablets will, and XP pen do a lot of the lower end tablets. Huion have a few lower end tablets that will as well. So yeah. However, if you want to do really fancy line art, then yeah, you'll need one of the better quality tablets. You know, aim for 8,000 levels of pressure and tilt. Like I say, if you're doing line art, then Clip Art Studio actually is a good app for that. Yeah, let's chat in the comments below about this, and hopefully you guys will all talk to each other in the comments below as well, and put your recommendations in there to help other people out. If you have questions, love to hear them, especially if you're a subscriber, and hopefully we'll do more of this in the next video. Until then, keep being creative.